A resin-bound system is only ever as stable as the base it is laid on. Let's look at the basis for resin-bound. Resin-bound can be overlaid onto an existing concrete or asphalt surface or suitable construction. For details of typical base build-ups for private driveways, paths and patios, please visit resinbondedaggregates.com and go to the Knowledge Center where you can download a copy of the Daltex Resin-Bound Information Pack.
I'd like to show you an example of a site survey which highlights the main factors that need to be addressed. If we start with the base, first we check for any movement or damage. Even though there are a few straight joints and damage to the front corner, these are easily rectifiable, making this concrete base suitable for resin bound. Starting with the front door, we would recommend the installation of a step to improve the appearance of the property. Looking at the threshold edge on the left, we need to consider what edging to use to create an 18mm upstand. In this case, a flat block paving was used. Moving on to the boundary, you should never resin right up to a neighbour's boundary. If they replace their driveway or fence, it could damage your surface. In this instance, flat block paving edging was installed. The damage in the front right corner needed repair. It was cut out and removed to a minimum depth of 200mm and reinstated with 100mm of well compacted Type 1 MOT hardcore, plus 100mm of concrete. Due to the slight backward slope of the drive, ID and HACO channels were installed next to the garage door. Before addressing the joints, the drive was power washed clean and weeds removed. The joints were repaired using a geotextile mat. Small undulations can be addressed with surface installation, but make sure you have enough dried aggregate left to complete the project. Don't forget, new and existing bases require priming and sealing prior to installation. Make sure you use the correct primer for the surface you are working on. Now, let's look at the finished result.
Are trees present? Consider how you will deal with any roots, and always remember to advise the customer that tree roots always win. Replace any manholes with recessed alternatives such as screed trays or block paving drains. Check out curbs. Set block or concrete curbs to protrude to the level of the surface to be installed. We recommend 18mm above the existing base edge. Double check the meterage required and allow for natural undulations. We recommend you over-order by between 5 and 15% to allow for any variances. Don't forget, to complete any project, you should have the correct equipment available and all the materials ready before you begin the installation. Nothing is worse than not having enough dried aggregate or resin to complete the installation. Derbyshire Specialist Aggregates runs a resin-bound training course. This video introduces some areas covered on the course. For more details, visit resinbondedaggregates.com or phone or email us.